Hey, can you see me way back here, standing at the back of this, seems like 30-foot long Cadillac, but it's a gorgeous car. 1957 Cadillac Coupe deVille has the tail fins. Look at the colors. Look at those wire wheels. Well, guess what? This has had a body off frame restoration. It's just as pretty underneath and inside as it is out here. Go to volocars.com. That's where the salesman can help answer your questions, including how to get this delivered. And there's 200 classic cars on our website, each with a price tag and a monthly payment, including this one. I didn't mention they've added vintage air to this car as well. Let's go for a spin. Should I charge you by the pound or the foot? All straight. Big giant hood is straight, no issue. That gap is straight. Top of this fender is straight. Looking down the side of the car, laser beam straight. Oh, beautiful. Nice body line here. Look at the gap. This is all smooth down here. Fits smooth and flush. Opens up very easily. Nice. Look at the detail. All of this is straight, no rust, no damage, and whoop, nice little tail fin. Trunk this big, straight, flat. I mean, it looks like a ping pong table. It is absolutely nice. All clean, straight. Has a little curve at the bottom of the trunk here. All looking good. This side's just as straight, just as nice. Now this side, I left the windows up so you can see them. All the window frames are polished. Has a little flipper door that works. And even with the windows up, it's still closed with no effort at all. But back to the body and paint, outstanding. You can see where the sun hits it. The metal flakes start to sparkle and the blue really pops. Gorgeous, gorgeous paint. Smooth, high quality paint finish. It's picked up a couple chips here and there, which are touched up. But I mean, the paint is incredible. Silver metallic roof, all straight, shiny and smooth. So the windshield looks new. The moldings around it have been polished. This chrome looks like it's been rechromed. Hood ornaments rechromed. This V has some flaking on it. We have new one coming. This front bar has a little bit of slight wear, but overall, all this chrome is beautiful. Headlight bezels, even this right here is sparkling. These moldings have all been polished. I mean, sent out and polished, not just someone polishing by hand. Has a newer power antenna, electric antenna. Looks like this has been sent out and rechromed. Door handles. This is just sparkling. Beautiful detail there. Underneath here, straightened and polished. All of this, the trim right here, tail lights, exhaust still coming through the bumpers. Bumpers beautiful. Here's where you put gas in it. Check that out. The rest of the glasses looks like really good original. Oh boy, maybe the side glass was replaced. Crystal clear. Few light scratches on the back window, but I think the side is replaced. Aftermarket, wire wheels. They're sparkling with big fat white walls. We purchased this from an estate. This was his baby. Matter of fact, it's talked about in his obituary. This was his baby. You could tell by the restoration, someone did it out of love, not to flip it. So there's the gorgeous outside of the car. Let's get inside. Okay, what's inside this giant trunk? Well, no one living in here. All painted underneath. Has a working trunk light over here. The jamb was painted, the weather strip replaced, and it has an all new liner kit. It has the like herringbone design panels and floor. The rest of it's carpeted. It's a new tire for a spare, painted rim, has the jack assembly. Please don't ever use that bumper jack if you get a flat tire, but it's there, so it's complete. A new speaker underneath the deck. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the bell icon so you're notified when the new ones are posted. Now these old 50s cars have power windows, power seats. They never work. I just got to show you this. Power seat. how fast it goes. I was shocked. Usually they start making noise, they take forever. Same thing with the windows. Look how fast that is. All four of them, no problems at all. So looking at the door jambs, they're painted slick. The weather strips are replaced. And the interior was done beautifully. Look at the door panel. Look at all the work on that door panel. You can hang that in your office. Beautiful. There's stainless trim. There's black pleated vinyl. There's fabric, painted metal. All looks to be in mint condition, all redone. Looking at a beautiful chrome dash. The original plastic lens has a little bit of cracking at the very bottom. Overall, it's beautiful. They incorporated the vintage air controls very nicely where the originals would have been. And here's the window switches. You know, some people find that really cool if that's where they're located. And as in some people, I mean Michael. Michael really thought that was neat. Dash is reupholstered. So the factory air cars, which were really rare back then, they have factory air, had these vents you open up. And this is air conditioned only. So this must have been a factory air car where they found one that had it and completely robbed it for this car. It does have a retro stereo with an auxiliary plug. This is all painted like the car. Look at the kick panels, match the door panels, all redone. New carpet. I can kind of see just peeking through there. It has sound deadener underneath here. There's speakers in there, not one speaker, but I see at least three. The seats are all reupholstered. Look at the buttons that are in here. Look at the armrest folds down. And look how there's no wrinkles. It all fits nice. All the pleats, the vinyl, it's beautifully done interior. Same thing with the back. Look at that big giant seat with the buttons and armrest. The side panels, all of that's redone. I'm going to tell you what, you can restore a Camaro or a Mustang a whole lot easier. You can restore one of these Cadillacs. And this one's done for you. Then you look up at the headliner. It has the ribs, perforated headliner, working dome lights on each side. Visors were done to match. The day and night mirror looks new. Steering wheel looks like it's all restored. It's a beautiful interior. Check out the pedals too. Look at a giant brake pedal. It has two levers to hold it. Yeah, I love this car. I'm on a roll today. It's the third video we're doing today, and I love all three of them. I should keep them. Matter of fact, just Sunday, my family took 4 cars, went some back road way to a nice country restaurant, and my brother drove this one. He loved it. I made it with no problems. We probably went about 30 miles and not a hiccup with any of the 4 cars. So that's actually the original VIN number matching 364 V8, makes 300 horsepower. It's been completely rebuilt. Again, all stock. You know, the air cleaner, the valve covers, the manifolds, all look stock. And then here's the modern AC. It's a vintage air system. So of course that's upgraded, but everything else is painted nicely. They did add an electric fan in front to help push the air through with the added air conditioning, just to keep it cool. It's got the horns, looks like new wiring. Here's the power steering, upgraded from a generator to an alternator. An oil filter, that was an option back then, believe it or not. And power brakes. And then hiding behind the air cleaner, that's a modern electric wiper system. So I'm sure that's much improved over the original. But all the rubber seals and hood insulation, everything just looks great in here. So Michael's going to take you for a drive. Hopefully he remembers where them power window switches are. We'll see in a few minutes.
right, everybody, got a real sweetheart here today. Holy cow, am I excited. This thing is just gorgeous. I'm a big fan of the big cars, and this one really does it for me. She's done up real nice, body off frame restoration. Everything's been done on this car. So much chrome, so many beautiful things to look at here. Just the steering wheel itself, gotta love the feel of it. This one's got a ton of options on it too. Somebody added vintage air that is working. Then it has power steering, has power brakes, has power windows, and has power seat as well. Wow, we just floated over all those bumps and cracks in the road back there. That's a pretty rough road too, so. Turn signal indicators lighting up there. That's cool to see. 364 under the hood. That's the original numbers matching engine. It's been all apart and rebuilt and gone through everything like that. It all looks like, I want to say brand new because it's a used car, but it looks really good. It's all been done. Same thing with the underside, brakes, suspension, steering, everything like that. And yeah, let's see what she's got here. And just like that, up to highway speeds, absolutely no problem. Boy, she is a real sweetheart, let me tell you. Not only we're looking good and running nice and smooth, I mean, you can barely hear this motor running. And we're comfortable too. Got this nice big old bench seat. Get you nice and close to your cutie. Armrest folds up and down. These seats have been restuffed too. They got a nice, good cushion to them. Power steering, easy as could be on this one. Brake pedal feels great. I don't have any real qualms about it at all. Getting looks, of course. Gotta love it. Our shop went over this. There were some things that we did to it. We spent about $2,400 on this car. We did recharge the air conditioning. We put a new alternator in it. There were several other things that we did as well. If you need a full listing of the service, just go ahead online and, we had all the details there for you. Just a smooth running car. Floats over anything you put in front of it. It's got that very classic Cadillac ride to it that I enjoy oh so much. Come out, test drive it. Nothing to hide here. You guys are really going to like this one. Contact our sales department first, and we'll be more than happy to arrange that for you. All the cars are in a museum setting, and we need time to move them around. But yeah, totally cool. Totally slick. Check out all the details and pictures on volocars.com.
This is when cars were cars. Body off frame restoration. Look at the pictures on our website. It's spotless under there. The frame and the floors are smooth. They're not even pitted. They're all painted a nice satin black. It looks brand new, completely rust-free. All the steering and suspension looks like it's been rebuilt. New disc brakes. Sorry, I meant to say new dual exhaust. Original style brakes, they've all been gone through. The fuel system's all redone. You look up at the motor, the oil pan is not even greasy. Also has its original 57 Cadillac Hydromatic. That's a 4-speed automatic, where most cars back then had 2-speed automatics. This was a 4-speed. And again, beautiful. This is an expensive car to restore. What we're asking for, it doesn't even touch what it would cost you to take this to a professional shop and get it looking this good. The colors are to die for. Vintage air. I can tell you it runs and drives beautifully because we took it out just 3 days ago for breakfast. Go to volocars.com. Salesman will answer your questions, including how you're going to get this delivered to your garage, which you better measure your garage. And if you need help with the financing, they'll help with that too. Thanks for watching.